About 30 days ago, we showed up in Porto not really knowing what life was going to be for us.
And now that we're into our first full month here, we can honestly say that this city has taught us quite a bit, right?
Correct.
Taught us about slow travel, it's taught us about retirement, and about what daily life's going to be for us for the next, 8 months now.
Yes. So before we head off to Spain, we want to talk about what Porto was really like, dislikes, likes, and everything in between. So come along with us.
Let's do it. What surprised you the most, I think, about Porto? What should we talk about first? What was the surprises?
Well, we knew that it was going to be a lot of hills, very steep up climbs in a lot of places, but
it was a lot hillier than
it was a lot more hilly than we thought, for sure.
There are some stuff that you're straight up.
Yes.
Like a huge incline.
And if you're not used to that on a daily basis, that it took a toll on us a little bit. Where our Airbnb actually is, we have to go up, and I counted 62 stairs and then up a little incline. So there are
I wouldn't say little. It's still pretty. It's still a pretty big incline.
Even though being here for almost 30 days, still going up those stairs and that incline, I'm out of breath by the time we get up the hill. And I was hoping it was gonna be better by the time the longer we're here, but I'm still a little bit out of breath when we get up there. I always have to take a deep breath once we get up there. So that was
a big surprise. Again, we had read, how hilly it was and everything else, but man, it's a whole nother level. So let's get into what daily life was like for us since we were here for the almost 30 days now. We're calling it 30 days, but it's pretty much 30 days.
So yes, it took about a week to finally get over that feeling like we're on vacation. Week and a half. So then after that, then we just kind of settled into every day, going grocery shopping, kind of getting the lay of the land and, getting things to be able to cook at home so we're not eating out all the time.
So we had the newness of starting out and figuring out what daily life was going to be, and then also kept saying, man, we don't have jobs anymore.
I know.
This is pretty neat. This is pretty cool.
That's been a little bit of struggle for me. A little bit. It's just I don't have a job. I don't make any more money. So a little struggle. But I mean, we've set ourselves up to succeed, to be able to do it. So I kind of have to keep thinking about that. So I'm not too worried about it much anymore. But it took me a few weeks, basically.
But it's cool. I think we settled and finally was like, all right, this feels like home.
Yes.
Like this is our little home.
Yeah. We call it home every day.
Yeah. So we did some experiences while we were here.
Yes.
What would we say let's go with our top three. What was our top three?
Top three. So within the first few days we were here, we did go on a sunset cruise right on the Douro River, which is basically just down the 274 steps down. So we did do that within the first few days we were here, and that was a lot of fun.
It was really pretty. Our first week here, the weather was friggin' amazing.
Oh, it was great. It wasn't
mid 70s, blue skies.
Every day.
It was really nice. So we were fortunate with that. But yeah, I like the sunset cruise. I thought that was really pretty.
What about another one we did?
My favorite, I think, was the Aveiro and Costa Nova trip. So
that was a lot of fun.
If you haven't watched it, check out our channel and look in the link in the description, because that was a really cool.
That was a fun day.
It was a really fun day. We took the train to a city called Aveiro and another little town called Costa Nova, and it was beautiful.
Yeah, we went to the beach, had some good food, and I even danced a little bit. So.
Yeah, she did. And then, what was the other one that you liked?
We did do a small little Porto wine tasting or wine tour.
Another video.
Yep, a local here. I am so sorry, but right now the name Quevedo, it was escaping me. So thank goodness for him. So yeah, we went to Quevedo and had a little history in the Porto winemaking.
It was cool. We had a little meat and cheese, bread, olive oil type thing prior to the tasting. So that was pretty cool.
Yes, it was a good day.
If you're in Porto, check it out. Check out our videos and you can figure out how to do it. Let's talk about food. Porto, oh man, really Porto's got really good food here. So let's take it staple by staple that they have here. We'll start off with, do you want to say it?
The Cacharinos.
Cacharinos. So they're They're a hot dog panini, I think is the best way to say it.
Cheese, hot dog, bread, and then they smash it into like a panini, cut it up into pieces for you, and then give it to you. So we actually already had a restaurant in mind to try these at because we did some research beforehand. And we actually learned that Anthony Bourdain went to this restaurant. So we did go to the original Gazella restaurant with their original or famous cachorinos or hot dog paninis and try them. And how many times have we been back?
I
4,
can't count.
5? And we plan to at least go one more time before we leave in the next few days.
So good.
And then another type of sandwich that he really likes.
Bufanas. Oh my gosh. So I've found actually 2 hole-in-the-walls. I call it the Screaming Lady. Is one of the restaurants because that lady's always screaming in there at her husband.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
She's a little loud.
Yeah, so that was the Screaming Lady restaurant was really good. And then a literal hole-in-the-wall place that I found coming back from grabbing a soda down the street. So a bafana is basically, it's a roll that they put pork on with some au jus on it.
Yes.
That's the best way to explain it. So now let's talk bouillon market. I kept saying bolhao.
That is not correct.
Yeah, it's bouillon market.
Bouillon market. So it's an open.
It's very famous.
Very famous. Here. It's kind of an open, arid market, and you go in there and you can get everything, you know, from fruit, sardines, vegetables, meats, cheeses, pork.
It's a big farmer's market.
Big farmer's market. And you can get there, and one section is nothing but like food and seafood on one section, and then the other section kind of has like, you can get, what is that, pate or tartare?
Oh yeah, they have a lot of tartare.
Not kind of our thing.
Like oysters on the half shell.
Oysters and sea urchin, which we plan to try before we go. But that might be another. We may have to do a video on that one. I don't know. But it's pretty big. Has a lot of stuff going on. It gets super busy during the day, especially when the cruise ships comes in.
We found one little spot that we liked there that had like we ate octopus while we were there, and like olive oil.
It was really good.
Some bacalaos, those crab cakes or cod cakes that were really good.
So definitely that open market, definitely, you know,
you gotta go.
You gotta go. Come here and check it out, and then, you know, go for a few times while you're here.
Budget.
That's always a big one.
Yeah. Did we make it or did we not make it?
I think we stayed on budget.
We did. Yep.
Yay!
So yay. So our first month out, I mean, like we're right at the budget, but we didn't go over. So that's good. You know, if we did, I'm good with it.
We did have a little bit of an unexpected physical therapy bills.
Yeah, so my knee, I jacked it up before we left. Long story short, I've had to do, I did about 8 sessions here. If you're interested, Physio Vita is where I went.
Thanks to Physio Vita.
Yeah, they've been amazing. And pretty affordable. For all 8 of those, we were at about a little over $600. Our budget is $5,000. If you haven't watched our budget video, so we're gonna be there, and I'm happy with it. Jody did buy some clothes.
I have bought a few pieces of clothing, and I did get my hair did. Shout out to Eva Beauty Hub and Anna, who did cut my hair.
It's awesome that we hit our budget, we hit our number. Would we say that Porto's affordable? I would. I'm not gonna say it's inexpensive.
Yeah.
But I would say that if you're at that $5,000 a month range, it's doable.
It's totally doable.
Yeah, doable for sure. We didn't skimp on anything. We still ate out. You know, I'm sorry, I'm not a breakdown guy. I was gonna try and break everything down, but man, it's just way too difficult.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's a very encouraging first month. You know, we didn't blow past it, which is great. And
even with all the unexpected stuff.
Yeah, even with all the unexpected stuff, we did all the experiences that we wanted to do. We didn't skip out on anything. So it's nice to hit the number. Good job.
So yeah, good job to you.
Yeah. What has Porto taught us?
Porto has taught us that we can sustain this type of lifestyle.
Yeah, it taught us how to be retired. It taught us how to, you know, go to a different country or a spot and learn to live there.
Yeah.
And say, hey, this is home.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. And that we can live 24/7 together.
Yeah.
it's just, sometimes you just gotta go out by yourself. That's what I do.
But no, I mean, all joking aside, you know, we've, even through COVID, you know, we've always been fine with each other 24/7. So I love being with her every minute of the day.
Me too.
But we haven't talked about this. I haven't said anything to her. I have no idea what hers is going to be.
Great.
But let's, on the count of 3,
Okay.
Rate Porto between 1 and 10.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
1, 2, 3,
7.
8. I almost said 7. I was close. I was between a 7 and an 8.
So before
Subscribe.
So yes, before you leave us, please subscribe, like below, and if there's anything else you want us to talk about in our next adventures, any questions, please ask.
Hit us in the comments.
Yeah, absolutely. And as always, wherever your compass leads,
may it take you somewhere unforgettable.
Nice. First 30 days down.
We'll see you in Spain.
Peace.